Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending this roundtable discussion. First of all, let me introduce myself and the other guest speaker for the day. I'm Thaherah Bt Mior Azman as the moderator. Sitting next to me is Dr. Joanne, a well-known nutritionist, and the other three other guest speaker for the day. He is Dr. Reza from the Chief Scientific Officer. Sitting next to him is Datin Shah, the Deputy Chief Scientific Officer of PES Sendirian Berhad. And lastly, Dr. Dr. Lim, who is working as a food technologist in Research and Development Department. We will be discussing on our main topic about formulating food for heart health. According to data from a consumer survey, consumers tend to see food as useful in preventing rather than treating for heart health. And when asked how they describe themselves based on the number of statements about shopping for food, most of the respondents will answer, I will look for food that are good for my heart. But what actually defines a food as being a good for the heart?
Okay, thank you. According to FDA, heart-healthy food products are those that meet significant scientific agreement, or SSA, which link to the consumption of specific food that can one risk development, the most common and serious form of cardiovascular disease, which include the heart and circulatory system, such as heart attack and stroke.
Can I elaborate further about this?
Yeah, sure.
In order for a food to make any of these heart health claims, it must meet the nutrient content requirements of Title 21 of Code of Federal Regulation (CFR), Part 101, Section 62, for a low saturated fat, low cholesterol, and low fat food. Diets low in saturated fat, cholesterol, and total fat may reduce the risk of heart disease.
So, it is important that consumption of a healthy diet may reduce the risk of heart disease. However, there are some who prefer to consume health food products which are supposed to be more convenient and efficient in reducing the risk of heart disease. Am I right, Dr. Joanne?
You are absolutely right. In the recent years, it has been reported that cardiovascular diseases, which are linked to our heart, are a major contributor to the global burden of disease among the non-communicable disease. Hence, new range of health food products are being designed for health-conscious people.
However, there is a challenge with such food is that they only provide a health benefit, without compromising with the taste, so resulting in some of us to dislike consuming health food products.
Thus, as a food nutritionist, I would like to suggest that everyone, especially those who are suffering from health problems, to incorporate functional foods, which are often referred to as whole foods, or fortified, enhanced, and enriched food, such as foods enhanced with vitamins A, B, and C, or other functional food ingredients, and cereals, in particularly oat and barley, which provide various health benefits.
Oh, I see. This is indeed a savior for heart disease sufferers who prefer the natural ingredients that accommodate their taste preferences.
Are there any other recommended ingredients for overall heart health?
Of course, flax seeds, fruits, and vegetables have a beneficial role in maintaining a healthy heart in patients suffering from cardiovascular disease. For instance, flax seeds are one of the richest sources of plant-based omega-3 fatty acid and alpha-linolenic acid, which provide cardioprotective efficacy. Meanwhile, consumption of fruits and vegetables is associated with the reduced risk of heart disease, hypertension, and stroke. Thus, consuming a diet incorporating functional food is beneficial for heart health.
So, can I have pleasure to share my knowledge about regarding incorporation of heart-healthy food? Yeah. So, the main purpose incorporating heart-healthy food is actually to remove the unhealthy fat, such as trans fat, in the foods. In the world of omega-3 fatty acid is large, as they include eicosapentaenoic acid, or EPA, and they are docosahexaenoic acid, or DHA, and alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. And sources include both plant oils and animal oils, and also there's krill oil and flaxseed oil, and hemp seed oil are also available. For the formulator, for the formulator are usually begin their studying studying of heart omega-3. Omega-3 fatty acid in each type of food before deciding the best source of omega-3 fatty acids. Nowadays, much of omega-3 marketing copy are based on the population studies. For instance, epidemiological studies look at the Inuit people and other regions which consume fish fatty with high concentration HDL. Which concentration HDL. This group have lower cardiovascular risk with higher HDL level and reduced blood triglyceride. Individuals with abnormal cardiac arrhythmia that consume more omega-3s from their diet have a better survival rate of myocardial infarction. This may be caused by omega-3's ability to increase of heart fibrillation threshold and reduce blood pressure.
However, we must be conscious of the claims made when formulating the heart food products, especially in soft gels and capsules, because most of the research has been performed on omega-3s from various food sources.
If I am not mistaken, diets with 3 grams or more of beta-glucan soluble fiber from whole oats and barley are associated with a reduced risk of coronary heart disease.
Dr. Lim, can you give any example on the incorporation of soluble fiber to formulate heart-healthy food products?
Sure, it's my pleasure. So, in the case of baked product, soluble fiber should be incorporated during the dough stage to minimize the interaction with yeast. So, basically, as the amount of soluble fiber increase, so the adjustment of water in the baked product should be required, okay, in order to accommodate the extra fiber that we added into that. So another example of this is the dairy products. So dairy products are naturally high in proteins. So adding beta-glucan into dairy products actually can enable a powerful protein and fiber formula. So to achieve a claim, it is important that to be conscious of the amount of total fat and saturated fat of the finished product. So according to USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture, they reported in March 2019 13 that a usage level of 0.3% of beta-glucan, refined beta-glucan, should be added into a low-fat yogurt mix without any sensory or performance changes in the yogurt mix.
Okay, Dr. Joanne, as a food nutritionist, I think you have much simpler way of describing describing this so that we can get a clearer picture.
In short, there are several keys to a heart-healthy diet, such as replacing unhealthy fats with good fats, such as omega-3 fatty acids, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fat, that helps to lower the bad cholesterol and raise the good cholesterol level. Besides that, consuming a high-fiber diet, particularly soluble fiber, aids in reducing the risk for metabolic syndrome, which is a group of risk factors associated with coronary heart disease, by lowering the blood pressure and also raise the good cholesterol level.
Okay, now I understand much better about this. In the modern world of advanced technology today, there are many young talent out there who are able to contribute in formulating food for heart health. Perhaps every food technology still faces challenges during the process of heart health food formulation. Is it true, Dr. Joanne? Is it true, Doctor?
Yes, that's right. The changes in the consumer preferences can be challenging for food technologies, as well as the prescription for changes poses a major challenge for the food technologies as well. As the food product, if the food product is renovated and modified in ways that impinge negatively upon the consumer perception, so the modification is the modification will fail the consumer acceptance and will have no beneficial effect on the dietary behavior. So another common example for this effect is the reduced sodium products, which typically fail in the market, as many of the consumer perceive that this product as tasting badly.
Okay. If the food company are simply to offer the new product with higher nutrition profile, there's also significant hidden expense for increased inventories and products efficiencies, and as well as consumer confusion and lack acceptance, among other reasons. And if the food product fortified with healthy ingredient, better align them with directory guideline for America. There are maybe unforeseen nutrition challenge. For the example, the fiber content or other plant nutrient are added to some foods, increase phthalate level that cause iron and mineral absorption issues. In addition, there's always main concern when adding a beneficial food content, and so I want to make point that there's not a simple change, but rather it's often complex and expensive modification of the food formulation. Not mention the communication challenge, such as like reformulation and innovation.
Thank you for the informative sharing, Dr. Lim and also Dr. Reza. For the next question, Dr. Reza, if you were a consumer, what is your expectation towards newly formulated heart health food product?
Okay, so my main concern in trying the new food product is the possible of side effect when consuming the food, such as like allergic reaction associated with the ingredient of in the formulated product. And the newly formulated product that I expect it should be free from the artificial coloring, preservative, and other additive. And as you know, there's a major encouragement to increase the intake of heart healthy food because they can lower heart health food. And conversely, some factor, namely perceived taste, portion size, and lack of available convenient heart health food product, accessibility, and the confusion over the credibility of healthy product, tech which prevent healthy consumption in the adult population should be tackled.
Okay, perhaps it is something to be considered before consumption. Before we conclude our discussion today, is there anything that you would like to share regarding the importance of the formulating food for heart health product? What do you think for Datin Shah?
Sure, Ms. Thaherah. I'm always ready to share my experience with everyone. Literally, heart disease has remained the principal cause of death among Malaysians over the past 10 years, which is from 2005 to 2014. In 2008, over 616,000 people have died due to heart disease. From my observation, most Malaysians have a high prevalence of contracting cardiovascular disease, mainly coronary heart disease, due to many factors such as hypertension, dyslipidemia, and diabetes. In fact, it is undeniable that bad lifestyle habits such as smoking, unbalanced diet, and lack of exercise may also contribute to raising the risk of heart disease. Thus, from my point of view, I think that formulating food for heart health is the easiest way to reduce the risk of heart disease, especially among people who are suffering from heart disease who are currently leading to an unhealthy lifestyle, that are willing to take the first step towards a heart disease free life.
Alright, thank you Datin Shah for your explanation. To conclude our discussion today, I would say that there are heaps of formulation of heart health foods that is intended to prevent and reduce the risk of heart disease. Therefore, when it comes to formulate heart health food products, nutritional value are the main key drivers, as well as consumer interest in sustainability towards the foods. Thus, this marks the end of our discussion today. Thank you for spending your time together around the table.